Ladies and gentlemen, Bacchanalia. Bacchanalia is all that can be said. I'm your sports broadcaster, Ken Kohlberg. I'm here with the proud father, Neil O'Brien. We are at the Ed Burns Arena for a classic matchup between the Wakefield Warriors and the Arlington Spy Ponders. This is girls varsity hockey in Massachusetts at its absolute finest. We are here today for what promises to be at Donnybrook when the Wakefield girls and the Arlington girls get together. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ken Kohlberg. I'm here from Arlington Community Media, Inc. Our producer tonight is Alex Van Dong. I'm here with, as I mentioned, my color commentator, the proud father, Peter Proud, Proud Mary, Curly Neal, Neil O'Brien, Neil Armstrong, Neil Diamond, Neil Sedaka, Cam Neely, and Neely. Tonight we got a big matchup. Both of these teams are in the hunt for a playoff berth, but neither of them have got there yet. I know we're still early in the season. The Spy Ponders come into the match 4-3-1 overall. 4-3-1 in the league, 4-4-1 overall, whereas the Wakefield Warriors come into the match 5-6 overall, but only 3-6 in the league. Nearly, the girls need to put some points on the board tonight. Their last two games have been very difficult games for the girls. Last Wednesday, they got shellacked 4-0 against Austin Prep on the road, and then Saturday, they got hammered by Belmont 5-2 at home. So I think at this point, Nearly, we need to put some points on the board. What's your analysis on tonight? What's it going to take for the Arlington girls to get back in the action?
Well, we'll see, Ken, if they came ready to play tonight. If you look at the history in Wakefield, early in the season, they were coming out pretty strong, and most recently they had lost to some of the teams we had lost to. Stoneham 3-2 and Melrose 4-2. So we're right in the same ballpark and hoping we can pull a W tonight.
All right, well, let's see. We've got the first line out there, same as last time. We got on the center ice is Erin O'Brien, the junior, and she's centering Holly Russell on the right and Emily Benoist on the left. The defense is Molly Flynn and Shay O'Day, and Shay keeps it in. She dumps it into the corner. It goes back over to Russell. Russell comes out with it. She takes a drive, and the shot is wide. The Wakefield girls, a young team. They've got 3 8th graders who are on their roster. Wakefield, as I mentioned, is 3-6, and Wakefield shoots it out, and the Arlington girls take possession. Russell tries to shoot it up the wing and does, over to Benoist. Benoist can't get there. The Wakefield girls clear it out, and it's taken very nicely by Arlington, and here comes the second line. Let's see what they got for the second line out there right now. It looks like number 20, Erica Siegel, is going to be out there with the senior captain, Katie O'Brien. And on the far wing tonight, oh, it's a shot, a save, Toomey, 2 saves over Toomey. So Siegel is out there with Katie O'Brien, and Katie and Olivia Benoist rounds out the second line tonight. Julia Finney on the on the left defense, and she is helped out by number 13, Isabel Aaron. There's a shot wide by number 20, Siegel. Sails into the fan section, and we're underway here in Arlington. Okay, it looks like the third line coming out here now. Carolyn Days, the speedster, is going to center the line. She's in front of Casey Smith, the beast. And on the left-hand side is a kid who we've had great fun watching this year, Nearly. Number 15, Makayla Doherty, a freshman. Makayla never stops. She seems to know one speed. I like how she circles. Look at her go, and look at her hustle back. And she's going to have to help out Isabel Aaron, who gets back there nicely. Izzy Aaron, a very nice player. Izzy gets tied up, though. Good forechecking by the Wakefield girls, and Arlington elects to clear it out. That ball sails all the way down into the Wakefield zone, and they're going to bring it back, Neil.
All the way back. We've don't want to curse this game yet too early, Ken, but we've had relative control in their end, and let's see if, like we're watching, hopefully, that these girls came to play tonight.
Yeah. The Wakefield senior captain, Olivia Cameron, number 18, had a nice shift there. She's got 10 points on the season, 4 goals and 6 assists. But she's second on the team to a junior forward, number 19, Brooke Lilly. And here come the Spy Pointers the other way. Here comes O'Brien. O'Brien with the puck. She's wearing number 4, Robert Orr. Tries to send it across, but the puck is deflected. It goes behind the Wakefield net. The Warriors look to clear it out. They manage to clear it out, and here comes a sea of red. And they're chasing it down, but that could be called back nearly. Nope. The refs let it go. There's no icing there. Great hustle by O'Day. O'Day tries to flick it out. She can't. Beautiful play. Smart by Molly Flynn. Flynn's been very impressive this year. She gets it up the boards to Emily Benoist. Where's Liakos tonight? We haven't seen her yet. Number 5, Elizabeth Liakos.
She's all geared up to get out on the ice there. Guns are loaded at the forward door, Ken.
All right. I got a chance to say hello to lovely Lana before the game. Lana Liakos, the mother of the Liakos children. All right, here we go. Puck goes back to Wakefield. Wakefield trying to clear it in, and Wakefield's doing the dump and change. On the hunt is number 18, Olivia Cameron. Cameron's got wheels. She's fit to be tied. She's on the forecheck. Oh, kept in beautifully. Who's that, number 3 over there for senior defenseman Courtney Hill? My goodness, she made a great play, keeping it in on the tape. All right, the Wakefield girls are here to play, but I agree with you, Neely. It's been a little bit more possession for Arlington so far. We're a couple minutes into the first period. Ed Burns Arena. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sportscaster, your sports broadcaster. I'm here with my color commentator, Neil O'Brien, the proud father. Scoreless first period so far. And a little bit sleepy. Okay, the Arlington girls try to bring it out. Here comes O'Brien. She's got the puck on the right-hand side. She wisely dumps it in, and Meady goes for a change. All right, the Arlington girls just getting started. Number 5, Elizabeth Liakos, now out there flying. She's out there with Katie O'Brien. On the left D is Julia Finney. Julia had a beautiful goal Saturday night against Belmont. She whistled one in with that left-handed shot. She's looking to get the ball. She's open out there in the back. And number 21 back there with her is Casey Connolly. I haven't seen Casey much this year. Neely, who's this kid?
That's 16, O'Brien.
No, 21, Casey Connolly. Who's that right defender?
Oh, she's a younger player that hasn't seen a whole lot of ice time. I think that Coach Meade is trying to work her into the defensive network in a development type way.
There's Finney with that wrist shot. Oh, and a big save! Finney got all of it. All right, can we make out that number? Who's that goalie there? 33, who's playing net there?
She looks like she's a little bit on the younger side, Ken. Now,
okay, you know what, Neely? I was going to say this. So the interesting thing about the Wakefield Warriors is they got 4 8th graders on the team, and one of them is number 30, who made that save, Abby Boudreau, an 8th. If I'm correct, Boudreau is only an 8th grader, and she's in net for Wakefield. There's a shot, save, Toomey, and she popped it away. Oh, Jamie Toomey, coming off a tough night in against Belmont, and is now looking very, very strong. All right, so there's a good shift. Doherty was hustling, and on the hunt is number 7, Emily Benoist, part of the French connection. Puck goes in front of the Arlington net. Oh, in front of the Wakefield net, but they couldn't finish. It was a scrum. Arlington keeps it in. Beautiful play by Benoist. Sends it back to Aaron. Aaron with a shot, save. All right, so it looks like they've got this 8th grade goalie, Neil. Her name is Abby Boudreau, and she has a 5.67 goal against average. She's struggled this year. Oh, beautiful pass by O'Brien. O'Brien with a save. She sent it over, and she sent Benoist in alone. Unselfish play by O'Brien, and here come the Wakefield girls the other way. 2-on-1. And Toomey makes the save, and rebound save again. 2 big ones from Toomey. All right, Neely, it looks like it's the Jordan Toomey that we've known and loved. I think she's through with the Belmont aberration, and she's here to play.
It's funny, Ken, because Jordan's a little bit under the weather tonight, but she certainly doesn't look it.
Well, the Arlington girls feeling the heat. They ice the puck. They get a line change, but the puck's going to come back for a face-off in the Arlington zone. We are about halfway through, not just yet, through the first period. No goal scoring yet. Arlington with the better chances, but that was a heck of a chance for Wakefield.
There was a flurry of shots at each side. That little goalie for Wakefield, she stopped a lot of rubber. That shot from Finney from the point was a quality shot. It was gonna go. It was heading into that top corner until she picked it clean.
She did. She picked it. All right, the Arlington girls try to break it out. That's going to come back. It was a good look though, but Erica Siegel couldn't get there, and the puck's going to come back. All right, we got a nice line out there right now. We got Katie O'Brien, senior captain. She's out there with. She's being centered by Elizabeth Liakos. And on the other wing is, Erica Siegel on defense with Finney. And it looks like Molly Flynn also was out there for the... there's a deflection. Toomey shoots it wide. Over to get it is Olivia Benoist. Benoist also a freshman. Young kids out there tonight, and they're all skating hard. And there goes Siegel is on the hunt.
Ken, if you look at these lines, the Wakefield coach is playing smart because a little bit of a mismatch. His top lines here, like this one here, is playing against our secondary. And if you look at a girl like number 18, Olivia Cameron, not to be underestimated, where she banged in 32 points last year.
Whoa.
She had 18 goals and 14 assists.
Really?
So she's no stranger to putting it into the net.
Well, they got number 11, Vanessa Kadaris, too, a senior forward captain, and she looks like quite the danger as well. And here, that could be her right there. Who is that?
I think they just stepped off. Yep.
That's Courtney Hill, a senior defender. She's a captain. And so Arlington on the hunt. Carolyn Days with a nice forecheck. Sister of William Days and Meredith Days. Arlington royalty. Oh, very nice circle in there by Danielle Kelly. Danielle Kelly, a freshman, is in the game, and she's out there doing some hustling. Her father here, Robbie Kelly, he's here tonight. I saw him in the stands. We're at a capacity crowd. It is Bacchanalia tonight here in Arlington, Wednesday night, hockey night. And the Spy Ponders just getting underway tonight in this first period action. We've got scoreless action so far. Oh, dangler. They got another dangler. That's Brooke Lilly, a junior forward. Brooke Lilly, you got to keep an eye on her, Neely. This kid's got 14 points already this season.
She was good for 32 last year, Ken.
Is
She's
that
someone
right?
these one-on-one battles are most important.
Yeah. Well, it's been up and down so far. Neither team has been able to bury the biscuit, but both teams have had some good chances. Kept in beautifully by Molly Flynn. She tries to dump it back in. Oh, and that's up. Let's see if they drop the gloves. No, they're not dropping the gloves. It's number 14, Danielle Kelly. She's going to draw the penalty. She's a lot like her papa, Rob Kelly, in that way. He's a goon in a no-check league. He comes on our Sunday nights, and, if we had a sin bin, he'd probably spend half the night in the bin, Robbie Kelly. Well, he certainly rubbed off a little bit on Danielle. She's going to be sitting for a couple minutes. And here comes the Wakefield penalty. The Wakefield power play, excuse me. Let's see what Wakefield can do on the power play. On the right wing, they got Annabella Forziati. She's got a cannon. Oh, beautiful clear out. Look at that. Some strong arms there from Holly Russell. She sent it all the way down. Katie O'Brien on the kill, along with Emily Benoist and Molly Flynn. And on the right is number 6, Holly Russell. I tell you, Neely, one thing I've seen, this is our 4th game broadcast this year, I don't think Jeffy Mead's got any problems with his penalty-killing team. I mean, the kill has been outstanding all season long.
Yeah, both the first and the second unit on the PK are solid, Ken, as you've seen. That's a big shot.
It is a big hard shot. It was heading maybe for the corner there, but I'll tell you right now, this 8th grader, Abby Budrow, Abby Wambach, she's in the game and she's ready to go. All right, Meady goes for the change. He's going to go with with Liakos. He's mixing up the lines a little bit. He's got Liakos out there with Erin O'Brien. Finney, they're going to be looking for her to whistle that shot from the point. And she's back there. Olivia Benoist on the other defense. They got a very strong defenseman. Oh, big save by Abby. And Abby is locked in there, an 8th grader. Look at her. She's not even as tall as the net. And here come Wakefield the other way. They're on the power play. And they're hungry. Uh-oh. Here we go, coming back the other way. It's going to be Elizabeth Liakos. They call her Coast to Coast. Or is that what they call Lana? Liakos tries to bring it in front. Oh, we knew what she was doing from the moment she got it. Liakos again tries to send it across to O'Brien. O'Brien on the hunt. She's wearing the number 4, a royal number here in Massachusetts. Wakefield tries to break it out. Oh, it's poked very, very nicely by Olivia Benoist. But the puck rolls down to center ice. And here comes a speedster. Look at this kid, number 17, a captain, Caroline Lil. Oh, no, an 8th grader. Number 17 is Nearly, that kid 17 has got jets, and she's an 8th grader. Look at her go. Number 17, Emily Lilly. What happened there?
It's a big check. Erin O'Brien was putting the jets on, and she was beating the defenseman, and the defenseman decided to completely take the body, and it was a body check.
It looks like Erin's okay, though. She's tough as nails. She must get that from her mom. She's going to come off, though, and get a little bit of a break. No, she's back out there in the proud father's beam, and he's thinking she's going to be looking for her money back after taking that hit. And since she absorbed the hit, and they're on the power play nearly, maybe it's time for your daughter to put one in the net
it's
here.
either Chipotle or Panera after that hit, Ken.
All right, well, we'll take it of both. All right, here we go. Hunting it down is number 7, Emily Benoist. We're on an Arlington power play now. It goes back to O'Brien. O'Brien has got the hockey sense. I've seen some beautiful passing from her this year. Russell with a drive and a save. Oh, my goodness. Abby Boudreau. Nearly, we're going to have to peel the onion with her tonight because she has come out very, very strong. All right, Olivia Benoist.
2 minutes for body check. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes.
Well, if you notice, Ken, that wasn't much of a power play by Wakefield.
No.
And, we controlled the puck in their end, and here we are now with a power play where we have 4 forwards and a defenseman. And Olivia Benoist, as you can see right there, she can shoot like a machine.
Oh, there's an Arlington goal.
There we go.
It looks like the puck went loose in front of the net, and I think Emily Benoist is going to get credit for that one. Let's see what Mr. Tomaszewski says. But I think it's Emily Benoist. And Emily comes off grimacing. Maybe she took a hit. Arlington goes up 1-0. We're under 5 minutes left in the first period. Interesting goal. Puck lay softly in front of the net on the crease, and I think Benoist just tapped it in. Who'd you see that goal, Neil? You got it?
I don't want to say it out loud, but it was either 7 or 4.
Yeah.
Arlington goal, power play goal, scorer number 7, Emily Benoist.
Yeah, it was Benoist.
There we go.
Assistant number 4, Erin O'Brien. And number 5, Elizabeth Liakos.
All right, number 5, Elizabeth Liakos, and number 4, Emily O'Brien get the assists on the Benoist goal. Arlington comes up 1-0, and they're not letting up. Look at this. They're still fighting for it, and that's Makayla. Makayla Doherty is a hungry, hungry hippo. And Arlington girls with a 1-goal lead. It hasn't gone up on the scoreboard yet. Mr. Tomaszewski's going to get there and put it up, though. And it's another assist for the young O'Brien child. And Arlington with a power play goal, nearly. That's a power play goal. Both teams now at even strength. We're under 4 minutes in the first period. But I will say this, it's been all Arlington.
Well, some of these, the momentum goal, we all know the importance of it. And, you know, got to take advantage of that power play. And that's why Coach Meade spends a lot of time practicing on the power play. We also don't want to be taking any penalties, which would upset our momentum goal, our first goal, by having, you know, any little bit of hostile, little heat.
All right, Carolyn Days is out there with on a line with Casey Smith and Makayla Doherty. That's no checking line, I'll tell you right now. These kids can put the puck in the net. And Days fights hard on the face-off, but it goes to, goes to Wakefield, and it's slapped back in by Casey Connolly. I like what I'm seeing from Casey Connolly tonight. Confident player, big, strong kid, and she is only a freshman. All right, so a nice shift there from Casey Smith. And there goes Katie O'Brien in, and Katie tries to steal it. It goes through the wickets, but Katie wins it back, tries to come back the other way. She's broken up, and the puck is going to be, it's kicked out by Wakefield, and here comes someone I did. Brooke Lilly, the junior forward, Lilly.
Oh, beautiful
Toomey
save.
said no. Jordan Toomey said, there, Neely.
That's a talented player, and that was an unbelievable break. She beat it clean, and Toomey shut her down, Ken.
Jordan Toomey is locked in tonight. She realizes the importance of tonight's game. Arlington needs some points. Both teams need some points. And here comes these Spy Ponders the other way. Leading the hunt is Olivia Benoist. Katie comes off and changes. Yeah, Benoist beats the defender. She shoots on him a tough angle in the hug. And Boudreau said no. I think Boudreau got a stick on it. Arlington changing it up. Nearly we're down under 3 minutes into the first period. It's been a good period for Arlington. There is a sense of urgency. Here at home on a Wednesday night against the team that, a league rival, they've got to come up with a bin. And there's a big steal by Emily Benoist. Benoist comes back the other way. The defender takes her ticket, but oh my goodness, what a save by Boudreau. Arlington threatening. Here's O'Brien. Look, she's got the head up. The beautiful pass. Oh, my goodness, Neely. She is a nice player. Another assist for O'Brien, and she is the Gretzky tonight as she's feeding her teammates. The goal, I think, was scored by Holly Russell, but O'Brien put it right on her stick. My goodness, Neely. She's a junior. We're going to see her next year. She's got a hockey sense. The kid can pass the puck. Unselfish.
Yeah, she's always played a heads up. She demonstrates a lot of patience, Ken, as you can see, and that makes for a great play.
Well, you know, at high-level hockey, you don't have a lot of time, and so to have patience is a big virtue in this game of competitive hockey. And she seems to know when she has time and when she does not have time, and you can't teach that, Neely.
Well, fastest game on earth, I believe this sport of hockey is, and I always used to chase around the rink and say, "Where's the fire? What are you doing? Why, hold on to that thing." So whether that rubbed off or not, I highly doubt it, but she does demonstrate patience.
I like that.
Plenty of time, Ken, plenty of time.
Plenty of time, but Arlington with a nice 2-goal cushion in the first period. And here they come again. Oh, he's calling a penalty on that. He's calling a bad call.
That was in the play, and it was an incidental. It wasn't a straight-out infraction, but we're going to go 2 minutes up here.
Well, Finney tried to – oh, no, Finney's knocked into the boards. All right, so the Wakefield girls getting a little bit chippy. The Warriors historically can be a chippy club. It looked like number 11 there, Vanessa Kaderis, got away with a little bit of a check into the boards, but the earlier call is going to stand, and we got someone on Wakefield going to spend a little bit of time in the sin bin. Arlington's going to finish the period 1 minute, 13 seconds left with a 2-goal lead and a power play. Neely, things are looking up for the Spy Ponders tonight. I can tell you that right now.
It's funny, Ken, because Wakefield looks a bit like Belmont as far as the ruggedness. And early in the season, the beginning of December, Belmont beat Wakefield by only a goal.
Is that right? Well, that's what I was going to ask you. We're going to talk about that a little bit tonight, Neely, because, it's early in the season, but I will say this, both teams are in the playoff hunt, and you need about, 10 wins? The Arlington's got 4.
Yeah, you got to be 500.
You got to be 500, so they need 10 wins, and they've got 4. Tonight could be a big one. Here's Russell. Russell with a drive save. Oh, Abby Boudreau with a beautiful save as that one was going top shelf. But the question becomes, when Arlington earlier in the season tied Woburn, who were the defending state champions. Here's O'Brien. O'Brien with a beautiful pass back. And there's a drive save. Rebound. Shot away. And we got to go.
No, the net was knocked off the post.
Oh, the net was knocked off the post. So what I'm talking about, Neely, is, when you can go 1 goal, Woburn only beat them by 1 goal, the Spy Ponders, all right? So that tells us that, on any given night, if we can pull it all together and as the season unfolds, we're a competitive squad.
Well, sometimes they show up and sometimes they don't, Ken. Like a game against Austin Prep, I was in third period. I was waiting if the bus was going to unload with the Arlington players or not at that point.
Yeah, well, consistency is something they got to build over the course of the season. There's no question about that. Puck goes back to Shea O'Day, and she sends it over to Molly Flynn. Molly Flynn didn't get all of that one. That shot couldn't break through a stick of butter on a summer afternoon. I bet Flynn wishes she had that one back. We got 7.1 seconds left in the first period. It's been a good period for Arlington. They're going to go into the house with a 2-goal lead, and the time runs out on the Wakefield girls as Annabella Forziati was rushing it up the left-hand side, but she ran out of real estate and she ran out of time. All right, we're going to sign off for the end of the first period. We'll be back for the second period action. We are here at the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington with the score 2 for Arlington and 0 for the Wakefield Warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the air for second period action from the Ed Burns Arena. Wednesday night hockey, Bacchanalia tonight, as the Wakefield girls are going to have to score quickly to get back into the contest. I'm here with the proud father, Neil O'Brien, and we are looking to put some points up on the board tonight, Neely, and try to get another win on the season for the Spy Ponders. Second period action, Neely, what are they going to have to do to keep a lead and get the win tonight? Well,
I confirmed in between periods that Jordan's not feeling so hot, and she left school early today, not feeling well, but she's a hardcore trooper. She stands through it thick and thin. When she's on top of her game, Ken, it gives our forwards and defensemen an opportunity to do their thing.
All right, so I think you're implying there that Jordan's going to have a strong period, make some saves, and keep the Arlington girls in the contest. All right, Arlington with the power play. Erin O'Brien drops the puck now. Oh, he drops it. I see the give and go. And O'Brien with a backhand score! Oh my goodness, the proud father is beaming. As Erin is going off tonight, she's got 2 goals. She's got a goal and 2 assists, and that was a beautiful give and go. And she's just holding court tonight, nearly. Here's her sister out there to take the face-off on the second line. And Arlington building a strong. I mean, on the right wing is Katie. Arlington with a 3-goal lead. And the Wakefield girls had better do something, or you're going to be able to put a fork in them pretty soon, Neil.
That's a painful goal, Ken, coming out of the locker room like that, and 40 seconds down, having the other team net one on you.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you, the Wakefield girls are going to have to do something here because they are very much undermatched. A beautiful defensive play back there by Olivia Benoist. I don't know if you saw it, but she played the body nicely and she prevented that Wakefield striker from getting in there. And here come the Spy Ponders the other way, and this is going to be Elizabeth Liakos. Liakos is hungry. She goes hard into the boards. Better be careful there, Elizabeth. And there's another penalty there by Wakefield as we got a trip on number 18, Olivia Cameron, a senior captain. And so Cameron's going to spend a little bit of time in the bin. Refs trying to keep it close. They don't want this thing to get out of hand, and it could if the Wakefield girls lose their composure. They've got to retain their composure. They're in a hornet's nest tonight, Neely. The Wakefield Warriors are spending this evening in a hornet's nest.
Well, Cameron's trip there, that was pretty intentional, as you could see. I mean, she was trying to do the right thing, but she still knew she made the infraction. So here we are in the power play again. I mean, she's one of those players with 18 goals last year that if you're gonna paint this much, you're gonna get a little paint on the floor, Ken. She's out there and she's playing all the time.
Yeah. All right, well, the Arlington girls are dominating tonight. They're on the power play. Wakefield is under siege, but they managed to clear it out. There's about a minute and a half left there on the Cameron penalty. Back to get it is Erin O'Brien. It's been Erin and friends tonight. I mean, it's been Erin and friends. And but here come the friends. And this kid can fly. Olivia Benoist, she's a freshman. She's in alone. She shoots, and it's a nice save there by Abby Boudreau. But I'll tell you right now, no one picked up Benoist. Benoist as she came out of the zone, and she sensed it nearly, and she took it strong.
Yeah, she's going to be a developed goalie through the years here, Ken. You say
goalie?
She's an 8?
Is that what you said, a goalie?
Oh, are you talking about the goalie for Wakefield?
No, I was talking about the rush there by Olivia Benoist. She went coast to coast.
Yeah.
She's a freshman.
Another one that will develop nicely. She's got great hands, and she can skate like the wind. She's got a shot that would put right through the glass also.
Well, we like to see that, and we like to hear that. Battling in the corner is Erica Siegel. Siegel gets some help there, and the Spy Ponders win the free puck. It's dumped in, and oh my goodness, trouble in front of the Wakefield net, and the Wakefield girls are under siege. They are under siege. Katie O'Brien fighting behind the net. She stays with it, and Wakefield manages to clear it out. And on the hunt is number 11. I like her wheels, Vanessa Kadaris. Vanessa tries to send it out, but Arlington comes back the other way. Here's Siegel. Siegel with the puck. She takes it in deep. It's taken away by Courtney Hill, senior captain. I like this Courtney Hill. She's another feisty one. Puck in front of the Wakefield net, though. And kept in beautifully. Kept in beautifully by Molly Flynn. And Flynn tries to razzle-dazzle, but she can, and it's a nice kill there. It's a kill, penalty kill for Wakefield, as Arlington cannot put it in. All right, number 15, Makayla Doherty on the hunt. And Arlington tries to clear it out. They do. Puck rolls to center ice, and it goes back to number 7, Annabella Forziati. Forziati tries to move it over to Wakefield, but it's broken up. Forziati wins it back. Forziati at center ice, tries to dump it in. Shea O'Day says no. Forziati, a physical player. She's got the elbow to the kidney of O'Day. O'Day is just absorbing the Forziati. And look at Forziati, number 7. She wins the puck, and she sends it beautifully over to Olivia Cameron. So Wakefield is not done yet, Neil. They are not done yet.
Yeah, great one-on-one battle there. Here they are in front of our net, and they're scrumming around the slot there, Ken.
Oh, Carolyn Days with a beautiful pass. Oh, no, what happened there? Oh, no. It's an own goal.
Yeah, we were stripped down, and they put one in. So
It's
here you
an
got
own
the
goal.
2-goal lead, the worst lead in hockey.
Uh-oh, Wakefield, they're not done yet. They're not done yet. All right, O'Brien on the center ice. She's centering Holly Russell on the right, and on the left, Emily Benoist. We got a very, very strong line there. And Russell on the hunt, Russell number 6. Nearly at the break, I got a chance to say hello to Holly Russell, the proud mother of Holly Russell, Connie Russell. And Connie is Arlington native. She has four athletes in her family, with Holly being the youngest, senior captain Holly Russell. Interestingly enough, Connie Russell is the sister of Chrissy Tarantino, who's the mother of Maggie Tarantino, and Maggie, the athlete in and of herself. Okay, here comes Wakefield breaking it. Oh, kept in beautifully. A beautiful defensive play by Isabel Aaron, who's been solid all season.
In between raising athletes, Ken, Connie is relentless in her fundraising efforts and helping this team. She's got the book out this week, and she hopes to finish it by week's end with all the advertisers and the shout-out ads.
Yeah.
And she manages the checkbook for the team, and she's able to raise a lot of funds. Really active, and she makes it a good experience for the players.
Very nice, very nice. Well, she's the aunt of this young girl. I don't know if you remember her, Maggie Tarantino. Unbelievable athlete. She played soccer, and she was also a great softball player. And I think Maggie T also played basketball. She was a 3-sport athlete. And I remember her from the day. I know I had her one year for soccer, and she was a very, very solid athlete. And she's the youngest. I think Connie's got 3 older children. I think they're all boys.
Now that game of soccer, coach, are you directing your players to maybe get out there on the QT and draw a little blood?
Well, you know, Neely, I used to back in the day. I've retired from coaching, but I had some violent teams. We used to have the elbow sharpener ready to go out in the parking lot, and the girls had some success. Last year, the last group I had, they were seniors on the high school soccer team, and they did quite well. But you're right, they did play a physical game. I mean, the girls these days, they're out here to play, and that's what we're seeing tonight. The Wakefield girls are staying in the hunt, and Arlington this period is down by a goal. We're 5 minutes into the period, almost 6, and Arlington better keep the pressure up, or the Wakefield girls are going to get right back in it. Toomey with a nice save. A big save by Toomey, and Wakefield keeps it in. This kid, number 18, is in a little bit of a scrum with Katie O'Brien. Katie, a senior captain. Katie on the hunt. A give and go for Wakefield, and Wakefield with all the pressure. I'll tell you right now, these Wakefield girls, they're not done yet. Oh, wide open breakaway. I mean, a wide open rebound, but it could not be finished. And I bet you number 17, Carolyn Lilly, the 8th grader, wishes she could have had that one back. Carolyn Lilly, an 8th grader with 2 goals and 6 assists on the year. For 8 points, and she's only in 8th grade.
Yeah, the tables have turned, Ken, in this period. We outshot Wakefield 13 to 6 in that first period, and we're all even here in number 2.
Yeah, we're almost coming up to the halfway point. Oh, it's almost a giveaway. Erin takes it, and Erin O'Brien, look at this kid. This kid can stick handle in a phone booth nearly. She can stick handle in a phone booth. All right, Wakefield coming back the other way. It's taken by Vanessa. Vanessa takes it deep into the corner. She's got Julia Finney to beat. That's not easy to do. Finney takes a Dixie, but she's back up. It rolls in front of the net. Oh, scrub in front of the net, and look at the battle here. The Wakefield girls are buzzing. Neil, they're buzzing the net. Arlington comes away with it, and wisely O'Brien ices the puck. Oh, it's not icing because Arlington was man down. They do call the icing. And Fiona Johnson-McDonald comes out of the sin bin and goes right to the bench. So nearly this period has been pretty much all Wakefield, I must say.
Kent, Jordan Toomey standing on her head again. That wraparound almost snuck in, and I was just going to square it in the side there. And then it came out into the slot, and the Wakefield goalie, perfect place to be. And she ripped off a shot right in the breadbasket. But Toomey's on full alert tonight.
She is on full alert, but the Wakefield Warriors are buzzing the net. They're buzzing nearly. And when that happens, the Arlington girls have got to play physical. They've got to keep them out of that crease, and they got to protect Toomey. So I think that's going to be something that they got to pay attention to if this game is going to remain close and we go into the third period. You got to cover that crease. You got to put some physicality out there because these Wakefield girls are on the hunt. There's Annabella Forziati. She's forechecking. She tries to keep it in. Going after it for Arlington is Danielle Kelly. Kelly number 14, but Kelly can't get back. And so Arlington's got to clear the zone, which they do. Carolyn Days is on the hunt. Dazed and confused, they call her. And Carolyn goes back to Shea O'Day. O'Day skating beautifully. She does the Katarina Witt pirouette, and she's going to come off and take a little break. All right, number 10 going back out there, Olivia Benoist on defense with number 21, Casey Connolly.
That one's all the way back, and I mean, if this is the case and Arlington's kind of taking their foot off the gas a little bit, I'm thinking maybe they got to start playing it a little deeper in their end, just to whether they need a breather or they need to regroup. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think that's right. I don't know what has caused the shift in the tides this period. I mean, the first period was all Arlington, and with the Wakefield girls, maybe they got a big pep talk in the locker room during the break, but they've been hungry this period. Anyway, Russell's out there, and Russell picks it up. Holly Russell. She sends it over to Connolly. Connolly fans on the shot. She wishes she had that one back. Yep. And it's smothered nicely by Abby Boudreau.
I mean, there's 6 minutes left in this period. There's plenty of time to just got to set the tone here. You need one good shift to turn the thing around, Ken.
Yeah, well, I will say this. If Arlington can get the next goal, it would be a dagger. Puck goes back. Oh, my goodness. Benoist. She ripped that. Olivia Benoist has got the cannon nearly, and she's only a freshman. Russell circling. She sends it into Connolly. Connolly is buried, and the refs let it go as number 3, Courtney Hill, the senior captain, came over, and she put a body on the freshman, and Connolly didn't like it. By the way, is it Connolly or Keneally?
I think it's Keneally.
So they're spelling it incorrectly. I knew it was Keneally because I saw the proud mother over there. What's the mom's name for Keneally?
Good question.
No, she's a wonderful woman. The dad is Marty Keneally, and they're Arlington royalty. So it says on the roster here Connolly, but I knew that was a Keneally.
Yeah, that last shift by Arlington was a good shift. You had Olivia Benoist letting that absolute rocket go, and then you had Holly Russell coming around through the slot and taking another shot. That changed the tone a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I think it did. So we got a Keneally out there, a freshman. They got the 3 girls. They'll make way for ducklings, those girls. Emma Keneally, and then there's another one out there, Caitlin Keneally. Oh, and there's a break for Arlington. Number 5, Elizabeth Liakos. And Liakos sends it across. Liakos is hungry, and she is due. She is due for a goal. All right, Wakefield brings it out nicely, but O'Day gets back to cover. Shea O'Day, a freshman, beautiful athlete in and of herself. Nice pass by O'Day. She sends it over to Siegel. Siegel met at center ice by Carolyn Lilly, the eighth grader in the forward. Nearly, I like very much what I've seen from number 7. Is that Carolyn? Yeah, from number 7, for Wakefield. She is Annabelle Forziati. She's a sophomore. And number 17, Carolyn Lilly, she's an 8th grader. So Wakefield's got a bright future. Here's full speed ahead.
Heads up, let's go.
For Emily.
Comes the change.
Emily back to Olivia. Olivia, oh, this kid is amazing. This kid number 10, Olivia Benoist, she's only a freshman. She sends it over to Carolyn Days. Days does a razzle-dazzle, a dipsy-doodle, tries to send it back. Days wins it. Days with a shot. Oh, she shot it over the net, but a good shot by Carolyn Days. And the Arlington girls are buzzing the net now and threatening to put the dagger into the Wakefield Warriors. O'Brien patient and calm. And there's a scrum behind the net. It looks like there's going to be maybe, is it matching penalties? No, what is it?
Looks like a cross-check on
I think
Wakefield, and matching, and a interference on.
All right, senior captain Courtney Hill, number 3, goes back to the sin bin for Wakefield, and she's going to spend some time there with her good friend Holly Russell, the senior forward. And we don't see much about Connie's reaction, but we know that Holly spent some time in the sin bin last season as well, so it's probably something that happens from time to time in the Russell household.
Well, they got to know each other on that play, Ken.
Oh, yeah. All right, both teams at full strength on the matching penalties. Time running down in the second period. There's about 4 minutes left. Arlington with a 3-goal lead. I'm Ken Kohlberg for Arlington Community Media, Inc. Our producer tonight is Alex Van Donk. We've got another Donnybrook going on here at the Ed Burns Arena, and I'm here with the proud father. All right, here comes Carolyn Day. She takes it behind the net. She tries to shoot it around the boards and does, but the puck stays into the Arlington zone. And there's a shot. A rip by number 18, Olivia Cameron. She's been feisty tonight, but the puck is deflected and goes out of bounds for it. It's going to be a face-off in the Arlington zone. We're under 4 minutes left in the second period. Arlington with a 3-1 lead. And the second period has been, Arlington's evening it up a little bit, but the start of the second period was all Wakefield. And the Arlington girls now have come back a little bit. We've got Katie O'Brien out there with Molly Flynn and Elizabeth Liaco centering the line. Here comes Arlington the other way, as Liacos has been very hungry tonight, skating very, very well. Tries to send it behind to O'Brien. O'Brien takes it, a beautiful pass by O'Brien, sends it back to Shea O'Day. Save, O'Day whistled it. So O'Brien's sisters out there together, number 16 Katie, who's been hustling very, very well tonight. And the O'Brien girls are on the hunt with, oh, it is a breakaway. Oh, Jordan Toomey said no, as Olivia Cameron, the senior captain, my goodness, Neely.
She literally walked through the entire Arlington team, Ken. She pulled it down in her own slot, and she went around 2 forwards, and then she just split the hairs on the defenseman.
Yeah, she is a nice player, and look at her get back. Well, what a shift from Cameron. She just came back and helped out too. She plays forward, she plays defense, she forechecks and she backchecks. I'm telling you right now, this Olivia Cameron is someone to watch. All right, so we're down under 3 minutes. We got a 3-1 lead, and the puck is in the Wakefield zone. The Warriors defending. It's one behind the net. Beautiful pass by O'Brien. O'Brien nearly has got 2 assists and a goal tonight. She's figured in all 3 of the goals. The proud father beaming, but he should also be beaming about the older sister captain, Katie, who's got the great Jets going tonight, and she's due for a goal herself. All right, Erin on the hunt. She's forechecking at center ice. Puck rolls across. It's taken by number 10, Olivia Benoist. Benoist tries to send it in. On the hunt is number 20, Erica Siegel. Siegel's been feisty tonight. Puck rolls back. Arlington keeping it in. We have 2 minutes left in the period. Carolyn Day, she's got the head up, she's got the time. She sends it across nicely to Makayla Doherty, but Doherty can't collect it. She's got the first touch of a blacksmith, just like her father, Jed. All right, so puck stays in, rolls back, and here comes Olivia Benoist. Benoist has been on fire tonight after all the Arlington girls. She sends it up the boards, looking for Makayla Doherty. Doherty is hunting in on the forecheck. And the Arlington Doherty wins the forecheck. The puck goes across. Carolyn Day's on the hunt. Looks like she might be able to use a little bit of a blow. Arlington keeps it in. Minute and 20 seconds left. Goes back to the wing to Molly Flynn.
You know, Makayla Doherty's very gritty. She's all offense and all effort, Ken. I think she's going to realize over time, the more she opens up in that slot, she'll be one-timing it. I think she's got a lot of goals in those sticks.
Yeah, she's going to be fun to watch as the years unfold. I'll tell you that. All right, we're down to a minute left in the period. It's a 3-1 game. And the puck rolls out of the Arlington zone. On the hunt is number 7, Emily Benoist. She's out there with Katie O'Brien, number 16. O'Day goes back out on defense, along with Julia Finney. And here's O'Day. O'Day with an unselfish play over to Erin. Erin tries to feed it across. It was a very good look by Erin, but the puck was broken up nicely by the Warriors. Half a minute left to go. O'Day dangles. O'Day with a wrist shot save. And a rebound can't get there. Oh, kept in beautifully. Julia Finney. And Julia Finney sent it in. And it just trickled under the legs. And that's a heartbreaking goal for the Wakefield Warriors as Julia Finney just slid it in there, and the young Abby Boudreau could not get down on it, could not get down on the puck, and so with 20 seconds left, Arlington sends a heartbreaking goal onto the Wakefield Warriors, and but we'll take it, Neely, we'll take it.
You know, I think if you look at that play, this is a shot on net for Wakefield. I think if you look at that play, Ken, you got people at home can look back and see what Shea O'Day was doing at the right point. That's where the play started. She had the patience to wait, get encroached by the opposing winger, pull it down, slide down the half wall, and then take that quality shot on that, which created the rebound for score.
Yeah. Shea's having a good game tonight, no question about that. Big, strong defender, and look at her cover out in front of the net. And so we're down to the end of the second period, and the Wakefield girls, Neely, let me say this, okay? They are not happy. All right, well, Wakefield's going to have to come out in the third period for another goal. I'm Ken Kohlberg from Arlington Community Media, Inc., your sports broadcaster. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back for third period action from the Ed Burns Arena here in Arlington. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for third period action at the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington. It is hockey night here. Arlington with a 4-1 lead going into the third period in what is an important game for Arlington as we get into the middle of the season, and they're in a playoff hunt. They've got 4 wins. They need 10 on the season, and the Wakefield girls have got 3 league wins, and they need 10. So Wakefield has got to dig themselves out of a hole. Neely, what do you think here? Important for the third period for Arlington to hang on and get the points tonight.
Well, Coach, it's nice coming out onto the ice with a lead like this. It's their game to lose. I'm sure the coach kept the energy up in the locker room like he always does. He's a professional competitor.
Well, we are underway. Third period action. Puck goes behind the net to Erin O'Brien, number 4. She does the dangle. And she tries to find somebody up in front, but nobody's there. Shea O'Day back on the defensive start with Molly Flynn. And they've been a fortress tonight. Spoke too soon. Oh, it's taken away by Holly Russell. And the chippy Wakefield girls, they're coming out with some zest. Jordy Toomey sends it away. It's taken by Erin. Erin with a nice share. She sends it up to Holly Russell. Russell is in alone, in on one, and it's covered up. And look at this! As Russell is taken down by number 3, Courtney Hill, a senior captain, and the Wakefield girls, they like the fisticuffs. All right, second line, Katie O'Brien goes out there on the right wing. Emily Liakos is going to center the line, and Erica Siegel is going to be on the right wing playing on the offhand. Wakefield comes out the other way. It's played up the ice by number 15, Hope Mellinson, a sophomore. And there's a shot in on Toomey, and Toomey made a save, Neely, and a nice one. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty on the Spy Ponders. It's going to be a little bit of time in the sin bin for Isabel Aaron. And there's Artie Aaron over there next to her looking over the glass. And Artie spent his time in the sin bin in his day. He was a soccer player, so he wasn't really in the sin bin, Neely, but I know he's got a series of yellow cards and red cards that he hangs on his wall at his house in Arlington. And as I say, Artie was a chippy one himself in the game of soccer. All right, Wakefield is up on the power play. Puck shot across, and Toomey smothers it. And look, Wakefield's buzzing the net, and look at this. The Wakefield girls are hungry as they come out in the third period with a sense of urgency. Vanessa Kadaris, a senior captain and a forward. The ref's having a few words with Vanessa. Vanessa's been feisty tonight. She's out there with number 17, Carolyn Lilly, an 8th grader, and Lilly has been gilding the Lily tonight. Lilly tries to send it back to the point. Wakefield on the power play. And it looks like we got one of the refs saw it. We got a penalty.
Yeah, he's calling
on Arlington. He's calling it. And look at this. Arlington's got to be 2-man down as who's going to the bin. It looks like it's going to be Holly Russell. And Connie is astounded. Connie cannot believe it. And
Holly doesn't like that call, Coach.
No.
She's got a few things to say.
She does. Well, she's got some company in the bin there with Erica, and Holly slams the door. She's probably got a lot of homework tonight. She might be a little bit hungry. It is getting to be the witching hour. The Wakefield boys are in the house now, and they're watching the game, cheering on their female counterparts. 2-man up for Wakefield, and it's cleared out beautifully. Oh my goodness, Molly Flynn.
Time of the penalty, 1 minute 40 seconds.
So Molly Flynn is out there with Katie.
We got to watch that encroachment in the offensive zone when we're down 2 players there. Can really get us float that blue line.
Yeah. All right. So Katie O stays out there, but Emily Benoist takes a little bit of a break. She's replaced by Julia Finney. It's an interesting 3-man, 3-woman, 3-girl penalty kill as Katie's buried, but she fights and she wins it. Oh, and she's knocked out. She's been a scrapper all night. This Katie O'Brien is a scrapper. Finney is on the haul. Look at Finney takes it away. Julia Finney, but the puck rolls back to the Wakefield, a flick shot, and Toomey made a nice save on the bouncing shot. Neely, I'll tell you right now, it's hard to stop a bouncing puck, and Jordan made a nice save there.
Well, that puck came off our own player, Ken, and very dangerous. That thing was like completely out of control. Jordan's in the house tonight, as you can see, all night. These young defensemen in this type of a setup have to understand the importance of clearing that thing way out of our zone.
Well, Wakefield's got another full minute with the 2-man up, and they need a goal here, like something else. They got to control the puck. Puck goes back to the point, and it's blocked by Emily Benoist. Emily's been outstanding. Puck goes over the center ice, and Emily tries to send it out, but she can't. Wakefield keeps it in. Number 3, Courtney Hill, senior captain, keeps it in. Out to, and it's blocked. And Arlington still can't keep it out. Look at the hustle there. Oh my goodness. Emily Benoist is a feisty one. And Denis, she's the daughter of Denis Benoist. Dennis Benoist, the French connection. She's got a sister out there, Olivia Benoist, who's a freshman. And the Benoist sisters have been outstanding from what I've seen all season long, Neely. This Arlington team is very deep.
Wakefield knew the importance of taking advantage of that 5-1-3, Ken. Forziati, who's a really she's a grinder for Wakefield. She was giving it everything she had, and she ended up in a situation where she got called on an interference call. So here we are as a 4-on-3 for 30 seconds.
Well, Wakefield not catching a lot of breaks tonight, I will say that. They come into the Hornets' nest. Arlington fully aware tonight, Neely, obviously fully aware of their need for a win after the 2 consecutive losses against Austin Prep and against Belmont. And here comes Cameron, Olivia Cameron, Neely.
Time of the penalty, 2 minutes 48 seconds.
Olivia. All right, so Katie tries to kick it in. She can't. Her stick got caught in the boards. Puck rolls back behind the net to Olivia Benoist. Olivia sends it out. And here come the Spy Potters. That's great. Look at Katie go. Oh, my goodness, Neely. What did you feed her for lunch today?
She eats nails on a regular, Ken.
Oh, that Katie O'Brien. She's a senior captain. And I can tell you why. A for effort tonight. Look at her come off the ice. They're going to have to take her off the ice at the end of the night tonight, Neely, with a spatula.
Always been a grinder, Ken. She loves to work that wall.
All right, Arlington a little bit disjumbled back on the defensive end, but it's covered nicely by Molly Flynn. Molly Flynn sends it up ice, and the 2-line pass to Erin. Erin dangles. Erin makes a beautiful pass over to Holly. Holly is broken up on the shot, but Holly Russell tried to whistle it back in as Erin fed her. And I will say this, Erin has made some beautiful, calm passes tonight. Wakefield shoots it up ice. It's not going to be icing.
No ice.
It's called off. And so Molly tries to send it up, and here comes Erin the other way. She's got 1 man to beat. Can she beat her? Oh, beautiful poke check by the Wakefield defender. Number 14, it looked like a sophomore, Cariston Stewart, if I got that number correct. Yeah. Number 14, interesting name, Cariston Stewart. She's a sophomore defender and she made a beautiful poke check. She said no to Erin O'Brien.
Erin was positioned well there, Ken, floating up by the opposition blue line, and that created opportunity. She likes to hang when she can, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Well, if she does it when she can, nothing wrong with that. She certainly had a beautiful game tonight. And here come the Wakefield girls trying to get something going. Oh, big hit! And number 7, Annabella Forziati put the elbow to the kidney of the freshman, Julia Finney, and Forziati's going to return to her home in the sin bin. And so Arlington with a chance to put another dagger into the Wakefield Warriors. The Warriors are disconsolate as they spent a lot of time in the box tonight. Nearly, I will say this, the Warriors have spent a lot of time in the box tonight.
Yeah, Forziati there, she plays hard. She gets caught up in the play. I think that's her second infraction, Ken?
It might be her second, at least her second.
Yeah.
All right, Erin on the power play out there with Holly Russell. And number 7 out there on the power play, Emily Benoist, looking to let leash the cannon, as well as Olivia Benoist. All right, Erin dangles, she razzles, she dazzles, she sends it back to Holly Russell. Holly lets it go. It's struck a Wakefield defender, and but Arlington keeps it in nicely. Puck shed across. There's Holly Russell. She's got Erin on her right, on her left. She sends it over to Benoist. Benoist back over to O'Brien. Arlington playing on the high slot, and it's broken up. And O'Brien is human, and in alone is Carolyn Lilly, and she shot it wide. Was save or she shoot it wide?
She was safe.
It was a save by Jordan Toomey.
Pulled one off, yep.
As Carolyn Lilly, the 8th grader, has been everywhere tonight. And Arlington comes away with it. Holly Russell takes it up to center ice. She's got Elizabeth Liakos with her on the line. Puck rolls across. Over to get it is Erin O'Brien. And here come the Wakefield. Oh, what a pass! Oh, what a pass! Yeah, she shot it wide. Oh my goodness. Who is this kid? She put it right. 18.
That's Cameron.
Yeah, no, that's 18. Olivia
Cameron.
Cameron. That little pass there was beautiful. And I've seen a lot from Olivia Cameron tonight, a senior captain. She's quite the player. All right, nice long shift for the first. Oh, we had a goal. And that goal was number 10, Olivia Benoist, and she ripped it.
Yeah, that was a clear-in shot, which is one of her moves. She clears it out of the defensive zone that way. She also clears it from the mid-ice into the offensive zone that way. And I don't think the goalie was quite prepared. The 8th grade goalie is quite prepared for that, Ken.
Well, I wasn't prepared for it either. I didn't even see it. It looked like I just saw the tail end of it. She whistled it. Well, let me tell you, Coach, Jeffy Meady's got a 4-goal lead. And so he's given some minutes now. Number 22, Ava Talanian into the game. She's centered by Carolyn Days. And number 14, Danielle Kelly, the other freshman. All right, so we're maybe going to see some minutes for some of the players who don't typically get a ton of minutes. And Ava Talanian, number 22, is on the hunt. She is the daughter of Gar Talanian. They call him coast to coast. Gar likes to take the puck coast to coast. He never saw a shot he didn't like. Talanian had a beautiful goal against Belmont. And here goes number 3, Carolyn Day. She's due.
So at 7:50, Ken, you have Wakefield changing up their goalies there, and they put in Juliet Gansey, who's the junior, and it's got to be a tough spot to be coming in cold like that with 7-8 minutes to go in the game.
Well, let's see what Gansey can do. Carolyn Day's out there with the freshman Ava Talanian on her left, and number 14, Danielle Kelly on her right, or vice versa. Anyway, the girls are hustling. Toomey sends it across. And here comes Talanian. Oh, Talanian, here comes Talanian the other way. Talanian with a move, but she's broken up. A nice move by Talanian. All right, Julia Finney is back out there. She's recovering from the elbow that she took from Cameron, who's still in the sin bin. And here come look at the wheels. Look at the wheels. Here's Cameron right here, number 18.
Yep.
This kid can fly.
Yep.
I mean, she can fly. Oh, and it's covered up. Oh, almost an own goal. but smothered there by Jordy Toomey. We're down to 6.5 minutes left in the period. Released from the box is number 7, Annabella Forziati, and she's going to want to get back out there for another shift. She's been a nice player tonight. All right, face-off is going to be number 18, Jessica Pickett. Oh my goodness, the royalty is in there tonight as number 18, Jessie Pickett, is on the hunt, and we're seeing some new faces tonight. I love to see it. Jessie Pickett is the daughter of Jim Pickett and a niece of gentleman Johnny Pickett and Charles in Charge Pickett. Oh, big save by Toomey, and a rebound, shot it wide, and here come the Wakefield Warriors. There's a shot by number 16, Sarah Millinson, the sophomore. She put a nice shot on net, but Toomey smothered it. And now we're seeing some nice new faces as Talanian heads out there. She's centered by Carolyn Days and Danielle Kelly. So Days is centering the 2 freshmen, and Days wins the face-off. It goes back to number 23, Fiona Johnson McDonald. She sends it across to number 14, Danielle Kelly. Kells is hit, and here comes Wakefield. There's a shot save, Toomey, rebound shot, the rebound wide, and Jordan Toomey is not done yet as it's a 5-1 game, and the fans are going crazy. We are Wednesday night hockey night here in Arlington, capacity crowd.
You got to give credit to Wakefield here, Coach. They are not letting up.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
And these younger Arlington players that you're commenting on, they're all effort. It's good to see that they're looking clearly to earn a spot in the roster.
Absolutely. Jessica Pickett, number 18. All right, Days tries to send it out. She can't. And here comes Days the other way. She's got a head of steam. One man to beat. But number 3, Courtney Hill, the senior defender, captain, was not going to let Days scoot by her. I'll tell you, that wasn't happening. And we're under 5 minutes left. Arlington with a nice cushion, 5-1 lead, and they're threatening again. Wakefield has switched the goalie. Juliet Gianci is in net now, the junior. And there's a little bit of a scrum in front of the net as Danielle Kelly took a little bit of a poke by number 3, Courtney Hill. Here come the Wakefield girls. Nice back check by Carolyn Days. Carolyn hustling. And here comes a head of steam for Olivia Benoist. She's got a goal already. Nice job staying on sides by Alison Pickett. So there's Alison Pickett. It's Pickett night here in Arlington as Jessica and Alison seeing some quality minutes. The Pickett girls. Of course, Caitlin Pickett was a fantastic athlete and their cousin. Oh, and a beautiful pass there. Oh, a very unselfish pass by Jessica Pickett, Jessie. And it rolls over to number 4, Alison Pickett. And the Picketts are taking charge. All right, Wakefield coming back the other way. Oh, a beautiful pass, but can't be collected by Olivia Cameron. And Wakefield goes for the change. We're 3.5 minutes left, but the action has not settled down at all. It's been a fantastic game. Hope Mellinson tries to send it across, broken up by Arlington. Goes back to Olivia Cameron. Cameron with a wrist shot. It's deflected. Puck rolls into the corner. On the hunt is Fiona Johnson McDonald, Wilfred Gordon Partridge McDonald. What's that? Remember that book, Neely? Wilfred Gordon Partridge McDonald? I don't know. It's a great book, though.
Either that or the Partridge Family.
Yeah, the Partridge Family. That could be part of it. All right, puck goes off the skates to Alison Pickett. Alison Pickett is a freshman. Jessica Pickett is a sophomore. And out there hustling and looking good is Makayla Doherty. She can skate circles. Makayla hustling back, but here comes Wakefield the other way. It's Carolyn Lilly. Lilly with a shot. Oh, Jordan Toomey said no. Jordan Toomey has demoralized the Wakefield girls. They come back the other way. Shot in by number 15, Hope Mellinson, who's come alive in the third period. Puck goes back. Oh, a dangle there by Ava Talanian. Talanian showing some Talanian-esque maneuvers. And the puck goes, oh, it's played in beautifully, and here comes a break. Oh, no penalty there.
That could be an injury.
As Fiona Johnson McDonald, Wilfred Gordon Partridge in the...
She's playing it smart, getting off the ice, back to the box.
Yeah.
See what kind of condition she's in. It's funny, Ken, this the shots on net doesn't clearly show what how the plays been getting carried here. We're looking at 7 shots for Wakefield and only 2 for Arlington.
Well, number 9, Lauren Murphy, getting her first action on the year, and Lauren is number 9, so she's got Johnny Busick's number, and she's a chief. I'll tell you right now, I don't know what you know about Lauren Murphy, but Lauren is the president of the sophomore class, a brilliant young lady and a terrific athlete. And I don't know what happened there, Neely. Was it a goal or was it a...
no, I don't think that that didn't go in, Ken.
Nope.
Maybe the post is the net's off the post.
All right, so Alison Pickett goes in. She joins Lauren Murphy, and Molly Flynn is out there. We got a young cast of characters, Allie Pickett, and we're down to about 1.5 minutes left in the contest. Puck kept in beautifully with the hand by Courtney Hill. She's been a tremendous player. Here's number 24, Alison Pickett. She tries to send it across, and oh! Lauren Murphy got taken out of the play, but she's up and going.
As these kids get older, Ken, they're going to understand, they feel a little pressured right now. Pickett was busting down the right side, and she didn't even realize that she was starting to draw the defenseman, and she had a pair out there, line mates floating in the slot.
Yeah.
Still see opportunity as it opens up as they play, but I tell you, there's a lot of promise in this team.
Oh, I'll tell you that is for sure. All right, so Meady tries to finish it up with his A-line. He's got Aaron O'Brien with 3 points tonight, 2 assists and a goal. And what do you got? Oh, we got an Arlington power play. Oh, that's so someone's in the bin for Wakefield. Wakefield was hurt tonight, Neil, by penalties. Let me tell you that you got to stay out of the box, particularly when you get to the playoffs. Oh, a rip! Oh my goodness! Holly Russell got all of that one, and Holly keeps it in, or tries to. All right, 1 minute left in the game. Puck rolls back to Brooke Lilly. They're on the kill. Wakefield is on the kill, and coming back the other way is Olivia Benoist. Wakefield getting very, very chippy, and they're going to be looking to. I guess they only play them once because they're not in the same section. Oh, what a save! A glove save! Oh my goodness, that might have been the save of the night, as Juliette Gianci, the junior goalie from Wakefield, robbed Holly Russell, who blasted a shot from the point. My goodness, that was Rogie Vachon.
Yeah, 2 nice shots in this power play from this unit, Ken. She has a great one-timer, and then she's got no problem just teeing it up high.
Yeah. Well, Arlington's going to finish the match with the penalty if they don't, with the man up if they don't score. It's teed up again by Holly. She might have had a little bit of time there. Arlington on the power play. And
yeah,
Holly looking to tee it up again, and she does a one-timer. She shot it wide.
Here we are in a non-league game tonight, Ken. It would be nice if we could concentrate on pulling down some points throughout the season on, when it matters. But this is a good W for the team, and it should give good momentum moving forward.
Well, let's hope so. We've got the final score here from Ed Burns Arena in Arlington. It is the Spy Ponders 5 and the Wakefield Warriors 1. So a much-needed win tonight for the Arlington Spy Ponders. They run their record to 5-4-1 on the season. They're halfway there on a playoff berth. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sign off. I am your sports broadcaster, Ken Kohlberg, for Arlington Community Media, Inc. My color commentator tonight, Neil O'Brien, the proud father, and every reason to be proud, as our star of the night tonight was Emily O'Brien, the junior for Arlington. She had 3 points tonight, 2 assists and 1 goal. For the Wakefield Warriors, it's tough to give they all played very, very well. They were hustling, but I think we're going to give player of the night tonight to number 18, Olivia Cameron, who was all over the ice tonight for the Wakefield Warriors. All right, signing off from Arlington Community Media, Inc., your producer tonight and cameraman, Alex Van Thong. I'm Ken Kohlberg. We'll see you next time.